So you guys actually are entering ErgoHack VII, and now my watch says about 40 minutes ago you entered. So you don't know if you're accepted yet, but I guess they accept everybody, right? So
Oh,
no offense to you guys, I'm sure you're qualified. What'd you enter as? What was your project?
yeah. So our project was on the previous ErgoHack, we had a project called Lilium, and we came about fourth, fifth place. We were close, but we didn't win anything. But we had everything, the every groundwork framework laid out, a good proof of concept, and everything working. So then over the next few months, we kept on building and making it, and we made it an actual product, Lilium. And what Lilium is it's a mass minting service. So so on Ethereum, if you want to create an NFT project, you have to just deploy a simple smart contract. Well, not simple, but it's easy to deploy the code is just readily available. So you just deploy a smart contract, you connect your website to the contract, and you're done. But it's different on Ergo because the contracts are special. On Ethereum, the contracts, again, this adds to the complexity. The contracts are self-executing because they run in a virtual machine. Like all the nodes are basically like a mini computer, like itself. The node software itself is a mini computer. So all contracts they execute in that mini computer environment each node creates. So that allows it to be self-executing, and Ergo isn't like that. It's not self-executing. Each contract it just becomes true or false. And if the contract resolves to true, then you can spend the box. Like as I was saying, that special box script. So you have to have some off-chain code that that specifically looks at the blockchain, it sees the contract, then it evaluates the contract, and if it's true, it spends the box. That's what an off-chain bot really is from a basic perspective. So we had to create these contracts and these off-chain bots to create something equal to those Ethereum NFT collections, so you can have a complete NFT collection. So all the artists, we did everything because to make it as simple as possible, all the artist needs to do is upload metadata to our website and like put the name, collection, description, links, socials, all that stuff, and the data for each NFT. Then they just pay our fee, our listing fee, and all that, and everything else it's done. Our off-chain bot keeps does the work of processing each transaction. So they send us X amount of ERG, and that ERG gets spent. That ERG, like a piece of that, is for transaction fees, a very small piece, and then the remaining goes to the artist, and we take a small fee immediately, and then in that transaction, an NFT is sent out immediately to the buyer, and all it's all decentralized, so it's all done in the contracts, and the metadata is like secured by by the contract, so we can't mess around with your metadata. It's really secure. And as for how people can mint, we also have that built into our site. So the clients or users or the fans of the artist can go to our site, go to the mint section of the page, and mint an NFT of the artist collection. So we achieved all that. All that's done. So now for this Ergo hack, our plan is to do a ticketing system. And what this ticketing system is going to be is it's going to bring real world like utility, because all this NFT stuff, it's all within the crypto sphere, right? Like if you know crypto, you're going to buy NFTs, but some random stranger is going to buy an NFT. So our hope with a ticketing system is that again we use the we use the power of the blockchain to like make security like super simple. Like it's secured by the blockchain, so we don't need to worry. We bring the security of the blockchain to normal users, so they can create tickets, and then users can buy those tickets, and that's fine. Like that's nothing special. But the special part is the verification, because the tickets are represented by an NFT, and blockchain makes it super simple to verify that you own an NFT. And we're doing this, we're abstracting everything, so users don't need to know that they're interacting with the blockchain. They just give a QR code and it just looks like a normal Web 2, but it's Web 3. and they just don't know it. It's all handled by us. They don't need to set up a wallet. It's all done for them. And that's the goal of this ticketing system. It allows for real world utility by masking all the complexities of the blockchain, just like we do at SendGrid.
So the beauty here too is that you can people can transfer these tickets on things like Sky Harbor, where they can verify the collection. And as a verified collection, a user can go to that site, see what's for sale, see that it's a verified ticket, and then purchase it, and it's in their wallet, and then they can show it at the concert essentially to gain admission.
Right.
And
Well, so like for the like MVP of this feature on ErgoHack, it'll just mint the token, like you'll get the token in your wallet directly. But we think, like as an incentive for like artists or whoever wants to create event tickets, for them to benefit from secondary markets, then like it's better to have like an integrated marketplace where instead of going to your wallet, it goes to a contract. This way you just can't do like swaps between themselves. Then the artist or the event creator will never benefit from that. So at least if the NFT is representing the ticket is in a smart contract, we can in the Ergo script enforce that any transfer of the NFT from one smart contract that's owned by a user to a different user must like pay like the royalty fee to the event creator, for example. What's cool with Ergo is since it's very flexible, you can write the contract such that it can only be spent in whatever XYZ ways, right? But the only person who can spend the box in XYZ ways is the user with that specific like public key. So we would like include our Sigma prop in the contract, like stored in the register, and then you can reference that in the Ergo script to say like these conditions must be met and this user must sign.
so to make it really simple, like really in crypto, nothing is in your wallet to say.
No, correct.
If you have a wallet, that means that you can sign something. So like you're allowed. It's like a key, right? It unlocks funds. You don't- like not the funds aren't in your key. Your house isn't stored in your key. Your house gives you an access. I mean, your key
The
gives
key
you
gives you
access
access. Yep.
to the house. So in the same sense, the key you will have a key to access your asset, your NFT, but like along with conditions. So you can only unlock this NFT if you also send like 0.1% of royalties to the creator of the NFTs.
So the important thing here is that even though it's not going to show up by default in your wallet until you guys develop some sort of plugin with Nautilus's framework or that kind of thing. The important thing is that even if your website goes down, since it's in a smart contract, you can still write to it, utilize it, and spend it without any centralized marketplace that you're creating, as far as that goes.
Yes.
Right, like the selling, like it's still peer to peer.
Yep.
Right. I was gonna say, like the thing is with like you wouldn't even practically like you're not gonna use Nautilus. Like it doesn't make sense to use unless it's like an online event. Then yeah, you use Nautilus. But if it's like an in-person event, then you need to have like an application on a mobile phone.
True, but a lot of people are sitting there sniping at their browser and those kind of things and loading that. Not everybody's going to use ErgoPay for that kind of thing.
No,
I meant like I meant if the event, like if you're going to a live event,
if you're going to the event, you'll have your phone, correct?
Yeah.
Real quick, I want to add that one important thing is that like at events and all, I think a lot of people on Ergo would be concerned about like confirmation times and all, like the uncertainty of that. Like, oh, do I have to transfer my NFT? And I sit there for 10 minutes, like, oh no, like, do I know? Like, do I have to do all that? No, that's the cool part. So it's completely transactionless. All the verification on that's the really cool part. So it's instant. It's instant verification because that's just how the blockchain works. Like you know something is in your wallet. It's a really simple check.
Yep. Well, that sounds pretty neat. how so you think you guys can pull this off in 2 weeks, at least for a proof of concept, getting the NFT to dump in your wallet, not necessarily the smart contracts for step 2 kind
Yeah,
of
yeah,
thing.
exactly. So like for proof of concept, we're like in the for ErgoHack, we're just gonna do that verification because that's the most important stuff. You're using the blockchain for its true purpose, that's security and verification. Then, if we get good, if we win, we'll use the money that we get from the pool to build this out further, get an app, and do all the smart contract development and all.
Have you spoken to THC about this at all? Are they building something similar on their end, or are there hopes to integrate with them in the future?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we have heard that they want to do something similar with ticketing, but yeah, we're always open for collaboration.
But we're gonna follow the asset standards. So like the NFT ticket, like it'll follow the collection standard.
Oh,
So
gotcha.
it technically should even show up like on like auction houses like a like a
Yeah, it'll
collective, but you
show up.
can't.
It'll show up. Yeah, like you
Yeah.
can view it like
Yeah, you can view it.
that's normal. Yeah.
Oh, neat. Okay. All right. Well, very cool, guys. Did you have a name for this new ticketing system?
Well, it's just weird. It's all under like the Lilium branding. It's like the feature. It's just a feature of Lilium. So Lilium ticketing, like we have Lilium NFT collection creation, and then we have NFT ticketing. I'm sorry, Lilium ticketing.
Thanks so much, everybody. We'll see you.
Hey,
We'll
guys.
see you during ErgoHack, and best of luck.
Bye.
Thank you.